Hi guys, I'm Bernie and welcome back to the Dynamic English channel, where we introduce fun tutorials to make your learning much easier. Before starting this video, make sure you check out our last video where you can learn 4 important sounds to help you on your way to British accent success. And don't forget that if you need a little bit of help understanding today's content, that you can switch on the subtitles here. Believe it or not, there are many words that native British English speakers mispronounce on a daily basis. Whether you've been learning for 2 months or 20 years, there are always mistakes to be made. Today, we are going to be checking out 6 common words mispronounced in the UK, breaking down their sounds so that you can practice and avoid these mistakes to sound even better than a native speaker. The first word that we've heard many times before is pronunciation. Bernie, I would love to improve my pronunciation. Pronunciation. This mistake is probably made from how the verb form of this word, pronounce, is said and spelled. However, the correct way to say the noun form of this word is pronunciation. Pronunciation. And now that your pronunciation is already improving, let's move on to the second word. I love to start my morning with a warm cup of espresso. Can you identify which word was incorrect? Right, espresso. Espresso. This is a very common one amongst Brits, and one you will hear a lot in coffee shops. Most people who say this word as espresso are saying it similarly to the word express. The trick is to change that C sound to an S, so the correct way should be espresso. It's common for borrowed words in the English language to receive a variety of interpretations. Espresso comes from Italian, for example. And with that, let's move on to our third word. Hey guys, just a quick message. You might not know this, but we're actually a language school based in Santiago, Chile with over 70 native teachers. We can conduct classes from your home and from your office, outside of the COVID-19 pandemic, and even online. Classes can either be individual or group-based and are extremely dynamic and conversation-based. We even hold monthly dynamic workshops where you can practice your English with our own native teachers in addition to other dynamic students. If you would like to receive a personal invite to one of these workshops, then please sign up to the newsletter in the link below. Now, back to the video. The third example is one I am very guilty of. I often like to visit my sister on the weekends. This is one that most native speakers in the UK aren't aware of, and they're usually surprised to find out that this word should be pronounced as often. Often. This feature most likely comes from the distinctive T sound present in much of the received pronunciation accent, in words such as daughter and water, when in reality, for the word often, it should be silent. Word number 4. That little boy is so mischievous. This pronunciation problem usually comes from the spelling of the word. Let's take a look at it again. Mischievous. Most people, native speakers included, find this word more difficult to sound out, and for some reason sneak in an extra E sound. The correct pronunciation can be broken down like this. Mischievous. Mischievous. One more time. Mischievous. Let's move on. Word 5. I should have gone to the supermarket yesterday. Do you see the problem here? Yep. Contractions. They're a pronunciation difficulty for many learners, and you can avoid this common problem by avoiding sounding like you're pronouncing 2 separate words. If it sounds like you are, then you need to rewind. The sound of should've should blend together quickly like this. Should've. Should've. Instead of should of. Word 5. It was nice of her to deliver my prescription for me. A common word you will hear in most pharmacies is prescription. It has become common in the UK to put a per sound at the beginning instead of a pr sound. So, to sound better than a native Brit, make sure to pronounce like this. Prescription. Prescription. And those are our 6 words. Let's recap and compare the sound differences side by side. Number 1. Pronunciation versus pronunciation. Word 2. Espresso versus espresso. Word 3. Often versus often. Word 4. Mischievous versus mischievous. Word 5. Should've versus should've. And word 6. Prescription versus prescription. Okay guys, thank you for watching. That is about all we have time for. If you have enjoyed today's content and would like to see more, then make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell icon to be notified every single time we post. If you would like daily tips and tricks on your English learning, then make sure to follow us on Instagram at Dynamic English. And most importantly, if you would like to book an online class today with a native teacher, go to www.dynamicenglish.cl. Check out more of our videos on pronunciation here. That's all from me. Bye!